2020. So in August, I was waiting outside Tufts Medical Center in Boston for a COVID test. And this is when COVID tests were impossible to get. So I had showed up at 7:30 a.m. for a testing center that opened at 9, and I was still around the block. And so I was waiting for well over 2 hours. And next to me, there was this man named Charles, and we got to talking. And first, it was just a normal conversation, and he was talking about how he'd go on these 100-mile bike rides with his girlfriend, and he was super adventurous. This man was almost 80, for context. And then we started talking about how I'm into music, and he started talking about his experiences in the music scene in Boston. And he was a photographer and an announcer for a lot of venues in the area, and he had announced for Grateful Dead, for Jimi Hendrix, for Fleetwood Mac. He was friends with the Rolling Stones. He toured with the Faces for like months and was their photographer. So he's telling me all these just crazy stories about what it's like with them backstage and on stage and the hotel rooms and just what life was like around the 60s and 70s in Boston. And hearing all of that, sitting in the same spot, waiting for a COVID test, like 50 years later, was just a very stark contrast. And so I wanted to write about that. And I haven't seen Charles in a while. He just got diagnosed with cancer, so we're hoping he's gonna be okay. But this is for Charles. Sitting online, wasting time, oh, we're wasting time, oh, we're wasting our lives. Sitting alone, cruising my phone, wish I were home, and a man behind me.
Thank you so much.